Imagine walking into a pet store in 2050. But instead of choosing between cats or dogs, you design your own animal. Any size, any shape, any color. Wings like an eagle, the loyalty of a dog, the mind of a dolphin. And it's not science fiction anymore. This is genetic pet customization, and it's about to change everything you know about owning a pet. Welcome to Tech Science Insights, where we explore the future before it happens. If you're fascinated by technology that pushes the limits of science, make sure you subscribe, because what I'm about to tell you could become reality sooner than you think. What is genetic pet customization? For centuries, humans have bred animals for certain traits: faster horses, fluffier cats, stronger dogs. But genetic customization takes this to an entirely different level. Instead of waiting generations for selective breeding, scientists can directly edit the DNA of an embryo, programming exactly how the animal will look, behave, and even think. Want a cat with glowing fur that changes color with its mood? Possible. A parrot that speaks perfect human language from birth? Theoretically achievable. This isn't about nature choosing what's possible, it's about humans writing the blueprint. The tool making this possible? CRISPR-Cas9, the gene editing technology that works like molecular scissors, cutting and replacing DNA sequences. But when you use this tool not for medicine, but for pets, the line between nature and art begins to blur. How the science works. Here's how it happens step by step. Scientists start with the genetic code of the target animal, let's say a cat. They identify traits to modify: fur color, muscle density, intelligence markers, vocal range. Using CRISPR, they cut out specific genes and replace them with others, maybe from different species. The embryo is grown in a controlled environment until birth. The newborn pet emerges with traits never seen in nature. For example, to give a dog night vision, you could insert genes from deep-sea fish that naturally glow in darkness. To make a rabbit immune to certain diseases, you could add genetic sequences from other mammals with strong immune systems. What once took centuries of breeding could now be done in months. The possibilities. The creativity here is staggering. Miniature elephants that fit in your apartment. Cats with wings for short-distance gliding. Dogs with fur patterns that spell out your name. Turtles that live for 500 years as living family legacies. But it's not just about aesthetics, there's functionality. Pets that never shed fur. Animals that can detect health problems before they happen. Creatures that survive entirely on renewable diets, reducing environmental impact. Some companies already experiment with bioluminescent fish and hypoallergenic cats. Tiny steps toward full customization. But in the near future, you might walk into a biopet lab and place an order as casually as you'd order a coffee. The benefits: genetic pet customization could solve long-standing problems. Allergies: pets could be made fully hypoallergenic. Health issues: dogs prone to hip problems could have their genes fixed before birth. Training: pets could be engineered with higher learning capacity, reducing aggression or anxiety. Conservation: endangered species could be repopulated with genetic variety, saving them from extinction. And for lonely people, customized pets could become lifelong companions, tailored to their emotional needs. Imagine a pet that understands your mood and comforts you instantly, not because it was trained, but because it was born that way. The dangers. But here's where it gets unsettling. When humans control life at the genetic level, we also open the door to unexpected consequences. Genetic instability: mixing traits from different species could cause unpredictable health problems. Environmental risks: if a modified pet escapes and breeds with wild animals, it could disrupt ecosystems. Ethical concerns: are we treating animals as living beings or as luxury products? Black market pets: underground labs could create dangerous or exotic creatures for illegal purposes. And perhaps the most chilling danger: behavioral unpredictability. Even if we engineer a pet, will depend on public opinion, laws, and how much society values the balance between nature and innovation. The power to design life is the power to shape the future of Earth itself. It could give us healthier, longer living pets. Or it could unleash creatures we can't control. The question is, will we use this technology with wisdom or with greed? Thank you for watching Tech Science Insights, where we uncover the truth about our future. If this topic opened your eyes, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next, because the future is arriving, and it's arriving faster than you think.